They don't stack. Okay. And I will make sure I don't do that, thinking they stack. Because I do want to get the game.
You've been sold on it?
If I can get it for cheap enough, on like a Black Friday deal or something like that, I'll get it. But I'm very hesitant because I do not like the fact that Nintendo charged 70 instead of 60. I do not like that at all.
Yeah.
Because I think video game companies make enough money where they don't need to hijack the price up.
Honestly,
And if you let them get away with making it $10 more, what's to stop them from making it $50 more later? Oh, people are still buying it. What about $100 more? You know, you get them, you get them an inch and they take a mile. You know what I mean? So yeah, not very happy about that.
I did it. And then the way he fastens makes me angry. Oh, nice. Um, if you want to know one of my hot takes, I actually think that um, the video game industry doesn't charge enough. Hot take. That's partially why there's the desire for microtransactions and DLC has gone way up because that's where all the money comes in.
Here's what I think.
So,
If we were just talking about indie games and how indie games are so much cheaper than AAA games, those deserve to be more. They don't. They deserve to get more money for that because they're taking very little compared to what they're giving out. You know, like what they're putting in.
I do want to, I guess that's true, but not all indie games are made equal. And there's also a level of supply and demand. So when you make an indie game, you don't know if your game is going to become a big hit or not. Not every indie game is like Shovel Knight or Hollow Knight or Hades, right? They're like, think of all the thousands of indie games that you've never heard about because they just don't have a public appeal or they never made it beyond just the group of friends. So I think it's a little more, I guess, complicated than that because the price point isn't just the effort it takes. Like for AAA, the price point is to make back money. But for indie developers, the price point is also what can I sell this game so that people will actually buy it. So, because they don't have the public appeal. So I do think you're right. I think indie games should be should be charging more, but they don't know how good their game is until it becomes popular enough for it to be considered a good game. And that makes sense.
Yeah, I just always feel so bad giving those indie companies so very little because indie companies often more so listen to their fans and are, it makes you want to support them more.
Mm-hmm.
So so it does make you feel a little bad for them.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think if you're an indie developer, you kind of go in expecting that type of. Well, maybe I shouldn't assume that you're expecting that. But usually, indie developers are going in just trying to create a game that they want to make. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Like,
not they're not necessarily in it for the prestige,
yeah.
but just to